the reactors number 5 and 6, the building for reactors number 5 and 6, which were never installed. Only 4 reactors were working. And here to the right, you can catch a glimpse of that cooling pond. You see that lake? That's where cooling water was, well, cooling. So in this forest to the right, they had all those labs. And to the left, we can see the new storage of used nuclear fuel to replace the old one, which is too close to reactor number 4.
Okay.
And again, to those of you who are sitting on the right side,
I say donor.
further to the right, the building for reactors number 5 and 6. You'll be able to take pictures of all that now because we will make one stop, so you can take panoramic pictures of both a working part of the Chernobyl power plant and these parts which were not finished. When we get closer, you will not be able to take panoramic pictures, only pictures of certain objects. Okay, now further to the right you can see the new confinement, the silver arch, and to the right from the new confinement you see a yellow crane and the pipe with white and yellow stripes. Right? So between the crane and the pipe, that is the sarcophagus covering reactor number 4. What's left of reactor number 4? To the right from the pipe, that is reactor number 3, covered with the extra roof which was protecting it from radiation from reactor number 4. Further to the right you can see a huge pipe with red and white stripes and gray stripes. That is the steam tower above the turbine hall, and on either side from that tower, from that pipe, you can see 2 black boxes. Those are reactors number 1 and number 2. So you can get out the bus and take as many pictures you want now, because when we get closer they will be very strict limits.
Yeah, here we are. Okay. Same. Here we have EDF, Bechtel. These are the contractors for the sheltering plant, the largest single structure in the world. This is the sarcophagus. Contractor Navarca, joint venture made of Vinci Construction, the French group, VCGP, Bouygues, French, Chassa, engineer is Bechtel, EDF, and Chernobyl, NMPP. So those are the contractors of almost a $1 billion project. And here we are. And that's the old sarcophagus. That's the new one that will be covering up the old. All right.
Over there, if you don't walking there, they are less exposed than we're here. But then they need to come closer because some work still needs to be done. You know, on the old sarcophagus so it doesn't collapse. And when they do that, they can only have people working for 10-15 minutes a day. Yes.
So where's the one that...
This is the old sarcophagus.
And so
This is the new one.
and the new one will cover the old one, yeah.
Yes.
So where
Okay.
is the one that the meltdown occurred? We're at it. Is it underneath? So, okay.
A little bit.
Right. So they're not covered with special suits. They just go in their normal suits and then what, spend 11 minutes there and then get off?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the French are in it. Bechtel is an American company out of near where I am in Washington, D.C., and then some other companies are doing the contract work. And then the EBRD is financing it. And so this is the largest structure. Okay. All right.
If you want, I can take a picture of you holding a bag. Lived in Pripyat, knew about the accident. They just did not know how dangerous it was. I mean, many people who lived here, they actually work on the power plant. But when the disaster happened, they thought that everything was under control. They thought that, you know, there was nothing to worry about.
Amazing the pool.
If you want, you can go down on the, not the very bottom. It would be hard to get over.
Yeah. Mm. Ah.
And here they actually use the water from the reactor. Not the one which was doing for before this. People who were doing the cleanup of Pripyat 10 years after the accident were actually using this swimming pool. But then later you see it was turned into a dumpster. Someone even bothered to get the cart from supermarket, which
Oh, cool.
evacuated. But not all people were evacuated. 5,000, even more than 5,000 people stay in Pripyat to help with the cleanup, and some people who lived in Pripyat were not properly registered. So as far as we know, up to 50,000 people lived in Pripyat before the accident, and several thousand, firefighters, workers of the power plant, police officers stayed in Pripyat many days after the accident. So the police station was actually working several months afterwards. You will be able to have a look at the police station now. Over here, you see, this was a police station. You can take a couple of pictures from the bus, just of the entrance, but this is not like the most interesting part. It's only, stars here. You can take pictures from the bus. I'd rather we spend more time in the swimming pool and in the school, because that's really unique. And then later, if we have extra time, we would see the hospital, because hospital is also quite interesting. You're not filming this, are you?
Why? Yeah. I?
Just when I say that we'll visit buildings,
Yeah.
just cut it out.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right.
Пізніше 5 треба виїхати з Києва. Дякую. I think we're done. Тогда хрен с ним, что с Навиком просто зайдем. Мы, наверное, в больницу зайдем. А ты... Не, ну чекай нас на головній площі, щоб підвезти. А ладно, ми знаємо через 50. Okay, now we'll have like 1 hour walk, and if you feel you will get dehydrated during this walk, maybe you should drink something now because you're not allowed to take any water or any food with you.
Okay.
Do we cover up on this?
I would really appreciate if you have your coats with you. You don't necessarily have to wear them all the time, but just have them with you in case we, by accident, meet the radiation control officers.
Okay. So this was the city, right?
Yes, all this was the same.
So this is all outgrowth that used to be a city just growing out.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Ми не переїхали трохи.
All right.
Переїхали?
All right. Don't worry, I'll cut
Вже прибрали?
I'll cut everything up and don't want it. I gotta edit this anyway.
One thing you should also know.
This is a school in Pripyat. Gas masks. And here are all the former gas masks. Late graves.
You see, just like next to the radar, we have barbed wire so kids don't run away, you know?
Yeah. Mm. No trespass. Ah. Oh. Oh. Hmm.
I did not allow that. Right? Just so you know.
Rocco. Non può. You can't. Non si può. Dai, Rocco, non si può.
Amusement park was only working for 1 day. Just 1 day.
Wow, really?
They planned to open it that year on May Day festivities, but when the reactor exploded and kids would run on that bridge to see the spectacle, you know. Authorities decided to have them here because on the bridge the level of radiation was around 20 röntgens, or 200, not micro but millisieverts, which means that you are getting normal annual dose in just 6 minutes. And, you know, you could get lethal dose in one day, but in a couple of hours you are getting a lot. So they would rather have people playing here than on that bridge. But next day they finally decided to evacuate the population, and this place was shut down once and for all.
Wow.
You want to try the question picture?
Hmm. Oh, this is sad. All right. This one. Here are the go-karts. The amusement park that was open for one day. Only.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? And led to destruction. Hmm. Mm. So it's 80%, 80-20. Oh. Mm. What is that?
Here you see it's USSR 60 in 1982. They're celebrating 60 years anniversary of creation of Soviet Union.
Hmm.
By the way, they also decided to celebrate 1,500 years anniversary of Kiev the same year, even though they had no other reasons to believe that Kiev was founded exactly 15 centuries ago, just because they wanted to attract more people to the celebration of Soviet Union creation.
No. Who's the guy in the photograph?
I'm not sure, but I think it's Andropov.
Is that Andropov? Oh.
That's just my guess, honestly.
No.
Because that's not Chernenko, he's not old enough.
Yeah, or is that?
Gorbachev or Brezhnev, just because it's not them. Well, it looks like Andropov.
Yeah.
Who was the head of KGB under Brezhnev, and then for a brief time was the first secretary.
Oh, yeah, the party, yeah.
But then he died under suspicious circumstances.
82, yeah, that'd be about Andropov when he took power, yeah. Once the horror is. Hmm. Oh. This is where hospital Chernobyl. Oh, people rushed in here. No hope of living. Shock. Chernobyl Hospital. Pripyat Medical Center.
X-ray room.
X-ray.
So what, right?
X-ray room.
Surgery. Posters which tell you not to eat too much. You see here the cabbage bullying for leg of mutton. I'm on the side of leg of mutton.
No.
Look at this. It's almost like you know, Chernobyl cabbage. Anyway. There's surgery room. Does anyone have a flashlight? I forgot mine on the bus. Always forgetting the flashlight. Isn't your thing that does... Hey, you're filming it, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, I got the permission from the central government. Don't worry, Konstanin, I cleared it. Wait, where's the flashlight? Where's it?
Flashlight, does anyone have light?
No, I'm not fine dead. I got one.
You got one?
Okay.
All right. Wow.
Hey guys, come here. I'm only gonna do it once. Guys, let's see some radiation.
Wow.
Over here. Come, come. No, no, don't go there. Okay. So over there, this piece of fabric is actually one of the masks, well, it's a primitive mask, but that's what they were using, of firefighters who were sent to fight the blaze the first hours after the disaster. Now, you see, it's interesting that on this distance, actually doesn't show anything. Well, it's increasing, but still not much.
Wow.
65.
You want to take a picture of that? Or? Yeah. Okay? Okay, done that?